Whether you like him or not, there's little doubt in anyone's mind that LeBron James is indeed one of the greatest players in the history of the game of basketball. He not only has the power and skill to lead teams to championships, but he has the personality to become the face of many brands. And thus, between his on-the-court and off-the-court skills, he's become a rich man worth about $450 million. Ever wonder how he spends it? Allow us to show you. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 5. His mansions. When it comes to NBA players, they're known for getting some big and fancy mansions once they hit the big time and have a lot of money to spend, and LeBron James is no different. In fact, over the years, he's gone and bought several homes for himself and for his family. Like in 2010 when he bought a $9 million mansion in Miami when he was playing for the Heat, and taking my talents to South Beach, which he later sold for about $13 million. Then there are his LA homes. He picked up one in 2015 worth $21 million. But then after getting a deal done with the Lakers, he went and got another mansion. He didn't spend too much on it though, just like $23 million. This particular house in LA features a home theater, outdoor kitchen, and an elevator that goes directly to the estate's rooftop terrace. There's 8 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms in the King's Palace, with a custom kitchen and furnishings throughout. So yeah, a perfect LA home for LeBron and his family to call home while they live there for the foreseeable future. Makes sense for him, right? He seems to think so. And right now the Lakers are in the Eastern Conference Finals, so the move for him was a solid one for his basketball career as well. Oh, and in 2020, he went and got another mansion in California, this time in Beverly Hills, and spent $39 million on it. But of course he did. Number 4. Liverpool FC. Make no mistake here, LeBron doesn't own Liverpool FC, a respected soccer club in England, but he does own a 2% stake in it, which he spent $6.5 million on to help diversify his holdings, and because he felt it would be a great investment. This is ironic for many reasons, not the least of which is that he's a basketball guy buying a stake in a soccer club, not something you see every day, you know? But also, many thought this wouldn't work out for him. And yet, now, his 2% is worth $43.6 million. Plus, the team has been doing much better since LeBron bought into the team. Coincidence? It has been a thrill to watch such a storied club make their way back to the top again and to be a part of it all. LeBron likes the fact that he's diversified in another global sport. James's business partner, Maverick Carter, told ESPN, "This shows a lot about LeBron, not the least of which is that he's willing to take risks and go against the grain in order to do things that he honestly feels will make him wealthier." And he was right. Number 3, his entertainment company. LeBron knows that basketball won't last him forever, and as a result, he's gone and expanded his craft to go into various other business ventures. One of the most interesting ventures is that he's a producer of movies and TV shows in Hollywood. You might remember one of the movies he helped out with in Trainwreck, and he's done many other cameos and other shows via behind-the-scenes work sense. He's spending his own money to get various shows and movies off the ground, which again shows him trying to branch out. Ironically enough, a lot of people felt that when he signed with the Los Angeles Lakers, his 3rd team in the NBA during his career, it wasn't just so he could end his career with a legendary team, but because they were in Hollywood basically, and he would use the proximity to Tinseltown to expand his entertainment career, which, honestly, he's done. And for some reason, he really is trying to do Space Jam 2, which is not a good idea by any metric, but sometimes LeBron does things that defies logic and reason. And we can all laugh when it's horrible and it bombs. Number 2, Blaze Pizza. There are a few kinds of endorsements that are almost expected from athletes. One of them is shoes, which we already covered. Another is sports drinks like Gatorade, which are natural extensions, especially in the NFL and NBA. And the other is food chains. Whether it's McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, Subway, or something else, athletes almost always do food chain promotions if they're big enough. And yeah, LeBron did that too with McDonald's for years. But eventually, he decided to branch out. He wanted to do his own thing, and he decided to do an investment in a startup pizza company called Blaze Pizza. For those who don't know that chain, it's a pizza store that literally makes the pizza in front of you and heats it in an old school oven that'll have it ready to eat in minutes flat. We've eaten there. It's really good. James later said on his investment, "I was like, who doesn't like pizza? I don't know a single person in the world who doesn't like pizza." A fair assessment indeed. But not unlike the previous entry, LeBron didn't just want to be a sponsor, he wanted to be an investor. So he apparently put $40 million into it and got 2 franchise stores under his control. But now, he's got about 21. And you'll find Blaze Pizza in major cities now, including Chicago. And how ironic is it that LeBron went and funded an underdog chain? Not unlike what he did once for the Cleveland Cavaliers once upon a time in the NBA. LeBron is killing it with this company, and the pizza is honestly very good. Number 1. I Promise School. LeBron is usually associated with tearing up a basketball court and making a name as one of the greatest ever to play, but he's also a man who knows what it's like to have a rough upbringing and then get the chance of a lifetime. And that has affected his mentality in terms of what he does with his wealth. Naturally, he does a lot of charity work, but it goes beyond just the basic events and showings. He spends his own money to try to get kids off the street and into school. This eventually led to the creation of the I Promise School that is in Akron, Ohio, his hometown. The point of this school is simple. It's to go and help at-risk kids in the area and make sure that they can get the education they need to live the life that they deserve. LeBron himself opened the school, and 250 kids were enrolled in it during his opening. Some might think that this is a simple gesture, but it's way more than that. This is LeBron giving kids hope, and that is something we can all appreciate about him. Thanks for watching. What did you think of this look at the various ways that LeBron spends or invests his money? Were you surprised by some of the things he's done? Which avenues do you feel would be the most beneficial for LeBron overall? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.